Hey guys, well, a long time between videos. I do apologise for that. Been busy in the garden. Pretty much most of the winter planting is done now. The temperatures finally started to back off a bit here. Today, see, I'm in my nice woolies. Only 18 degrees, and I think overnight temperatures are below 10 now, so perfect for winter veg. And finally we got some rain. We had massive downpour on the weekend. Over 2 days we got about, I think it was about 100 millimeters. Perth's sort of a unique weather where we get pretty much most of our annual rainfall in 3 months, and so this is the start of what I guess you'd call our wet. And that season seems to be getting more compressed too, so we just get massive bouts of rain and then that's it, nothing. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on and get on to the update. I'll start on this side and then we'll move on over the other side. Okay, so you can see all my bug nettings up over this side. I've opened up these ends just so I can show you. Now this is to stop like cabbage moth, and it sort of to a degree seems to be stopping the snails. But what it doesn't stop, and I'll show you, is this. I've got a very bad case of aphids in here at the moment. And I think it's just, I did a bit of reading up, and this time of year there's not enough beneficial bugs around to stop them. So I'm actually going to have to spray them. The only problem with spraying is then that will kill the aphids, but any beneficial bugs that are here that normally eat them, it'll kill them too, like ladybirds and alike. So it's a bit of a catch-22, but yeah, I can see if I leave this it's going to become a real problem and possibly wipe out my whole crop. You can see it's not on all of them, but definitely there's quite a bit going on the cabbages. Actually, there's another one there. You can see what it does. It attacks the sap and just destroys the plant. So this one I think is that bad. I'll have to rip it out. Hopefully though we'll get some cabbage. So yeah, that's the cabbage. Then over here we've got the cauliflower. It's a bit hard to show you under these covers, I know, but I'll just try and give you a squiz. No collies forming yet. I'll just pick one plant, but these are healthy and these ones don't have any aphids on them. That's good. And what I do spray them with, have been trying with, is just in this bottle here. It's with success, but at the moment there is no success. I may have to try something else. But I must say the leaves don't have any holes in them like I normally get, so I must be doing something right. So that's the cauliflowers all there. Broccoli. When I do my next video and they are forming, I'll take the covers right back so you can get a good picture. There's broccoli right through here, doing well. Fair bit of rubbish here from the grapevine. That's all been trimmed back now, as you can see over here. It's just tied off and back to here, and same on this side. Just trained and all trimmed nicely back, ready for next season. In here is bok choy and beetroot. Now I know I did see some small snails in here the other day, so they've attacked the leaves a bit, unfortunately, but there is still some nice bunches like this one back here that aren't too bad. These ones we'll still use these because we like the fleshy stalk bits the most anyway. And we've already started harvesting. There's like a nice big empty patch there, so yeah, they've been going really well. And I've got a second planting of those that have just gone in here. This area is half done with bok choy. The back there's some peas, and then I've also done, they're just sprouting up here, a row of carrots from my own seed from last year. So they're running along the front of here. Over there I've saved one lonely basil plant, and I've still got to turn this area over, and I'll probably put snow peas and some more bok choy, do another planting. And this spot over here is just extras. I've got a bit of beetroot in there, and this was some leftover silver beet from the other side. That's almost it for through here. Over here is all the Tuscan cabbage. That's got a little bit of the aphids on it too. You can probably see there. So there's 4 plants then in there. This here was a self-seeded broccoli from summer. So there's no broccoli on it yet, but it's quite a large plant. This here's the kale, which is also badly got attacked, and it's struggling down this end, but the ones further down here are doing okay. So I'll show you these ones down this end that have got, look at that, they were planted at the same time, and these ones are beautiful. There's some purple kale down here as well, and some more broccoli. I won't open this up down there. Alright, anyway, we'll go around the other side and I'll show you what's going on. So the herb wall's doing really well. I've planted dill along here, and I've done our first harvest of dill last night. It was a little bit fiddly getting it going. The first lot I planted died because it was still a bit warm, but this batch has definitely taken off and is doing really well. That's the lemon thyme, and chives are starting to take over to the point where I might actually have to start cutting it back. This here was what's that sugar plant? Stevia. It's died right back. I'm not sure if it grows back or not. If not, then I'll pull that one out. This is coriander. Same deal. I always struggle trying to get that started, and I tried 3 lots, and you'll see some white powder that's down there. That's this stuff here, slater killer, because I found out they're the little buggers that are eating the coriander down to the ground. So that seems to have held them at bay, and it's giving the coriander a chance to actually get growing before they eat through the stalks. So that's good. The mint's grown back from last time since I've hacked it back. It's got real nice dark colour now since I put a bit of what did I put down? Just a bit of chook manure, I think it was. That's come back real good. The potatoes have been planted out, and they've all started to shoot through. All along this side is royal blue, and I think the other side I've got ruby blue through here. They haven't come up yet because they were planted a couple of weeks later. But I did add extra potting mix in here because this had the coconut coir, and it seemed to just be a bit too dry, so bulked it up a bit more with some manure and soil to give it a bit better blend. Worm farm, that's doing really good. You see there's some worm whiz there. Topped it up with some extra manure the other day on top because you can see the levels drop down a fair bit. But yeah, they're doing fine. Heaps of worms in there. Lettuce beds all planted out and doing extremely well. Got a few extras this time around this year. These are green beans that are planted in between on these, by the way. I got these. This is like mustard greens, so I've never had them before. I got a punnet of 3 different types. So this one, and the green one there. Sort of looks very similar to the plant behind it, which is Mizuna, but it's not. It's a mustard green. But yeah, they're doing really well, lettuce. And I've got a second planting on the way. Some of these little self-sown plants have come up, and I'm not sure what they are. They look like tatsoi to me, but I guess we'll find out in a few weeks' time. But yeah, lettuce bed's looking really good. This is rocket down this end. Yeah, happy with the lettuce bed. Here's that second planting of lettuce I was talking about. You can see they're only like just poking their heads through. So there's 2 types in here. These ones are even smaller and probably even harder to see. But there's 2 types. These were saved seeds that I saved. Sorry, that's a bit of a tongue twister. I'm trying to show you here, but the wind's making it a bit difficult. Green oak leaf and what's it called? Baby cos. So I've got tons of seeds there, heaps and heaps. So actually, if you want any seeds and you live in Perth or WA even, don't bother on the east coast because it's too difficult with our quarantine laws. But if you want some of those seeds, just PM me, send me a message, and yeah, I'll be able to give you some green oak leaf and baby cos seeds. Alright, the other bed that's been planted out with silver beet. That's doing pretty good. And then along the front here of each side of this bed, I've done more not self-sown, but self-saved, should I say, carrot seeds. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. So they've come up, which is good. These are purple beans that are in here. I don't really like the purple beans, but my old man and old lady love them. So I said, alright, I'll supply you with them. In between here, there's all celery, and then over the back there is spinach, English spinach. So that's that bed. And this one here is one remaining snake bean, which more than likely will die now because it's getting too cold. But that's that one there anyway. The girls, they're not doing too bad. I'm having a few issues at the moment with this light one here. They all grew up together and they've all been very nice for a few years, but this one here is bullying these two at the back. You can see they're missing quite a lot of feathers. So anyone that's got chooks that runs into this problem, I don't know what to do. I hope she doesn't get to the point where it kills her, but I've just thrown a bit of food down to get them to come out. It's got to the point where they are actually staying inside the coop because they're too scared to come out, because this bad girl is being a bossy beats. And it's weird how she's only become dominant now after all this time. And you can see she's all preened and different colour and everything, so I don't know if that naturally happens or what, but yeah, she definitely stands out from the other three now. She doesn't seem to have a problem with this one though. Anywho, the pineapples, little tiny pineapples that people didn't think I could grow, have grown. Now I'm waiting to get my hands on some more. Now that I know that it works, even if they are only this big, I'm really keen to get my hands on some more. It's just a case of finding some nice healthy pineapples with the tops on them, so that I can try this again and plant some more through here in pots. Almost finished the update for this week. The rosemary here, the rosemary hedge out the front's underway. I've started digging out the lawn for that. So a lot of these will end up planted out in the next probably month or so. Through here, the onions have all been planted. They're going to be pretty hard to see. Actually, you probably can't see any of them until they get a bit bigger. But they've all been planted through here. And when the rain came, we did that. And all through from about here up this way is the garlic. There's 2 plantings. We're going to do a third. So I can show you the first planting because they've all started to come up. You can see them down there. There's a nice row of them there. But yeah, first planting goes from here to here. The second planting from there to there, and then probably between there and where the onions start, we'll do a third planting of garlic. So that's just about it. Any comments, leave them for me. Any questions, just pop them in and I'll try and answer them. But yeah, hopefully I'll be a bit quicker with the next video, eh? Anyway, take it easy guys, and happy gardening. See ya.